Mm. Mm. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shannon Show. Today is Wednesday, September 10th, and it's like 70 something degrees outside today. It's really warm out there. The last few days it's been cold. It's been real cold. Yeah, like it was fall. I know September's a month for fall, but it's really been real cold. Last night was cold, but today was a lot warmer. I'm trying to open these little Smarties up. A brand new funk. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? You doing all right? I can't remember. Yeah. Zarian. I can't remember. Is it Sarian? I couldn't remember how to say your name. How you doing, though? Sorry for mispronouncing your name. It's a brand new funk. Couldn't eat any Smarties. Apparently I got some Easter candy I never did eat, so I'm catching up on my Easter candy. Yeah, I have some exciting news. Teenage Robot album is out. I'm dating someone. That's good. Yeah, congratulations on everything. Brand new funk. Get down. Brand new funk. Da-da-da-da. People were dancing and shaking and moving and grooving and shaking and dancing and moving. What's up? Hey, what's up, Damien? What's up, Shannon? Yeah, happy belated birthday, man. And many more. Damien. Get down. Get down. Brand new funk. A brand new funk. Get down. Let's see here. And me and my girlfriend decided, boy, that's cool. Ben is a cool name. Benjamin. It's all about the Benjamins. Ben Franklin. He wasn't a president, but he was, wasn't Ben Franklin was he the treasurer or something? I know he was on the $100 bill. All about the Benjamins. All about the Benjamins. Man, I need some more Smarties. See, I'm eating these Smarties. It was a pack. I had a little Easter egg. Had 40 things in here. I ate 3 of them before I got on camera. So I'm eating my last one. These things go by too quick. It's a little tiny pack too. Let's see. And I had I go to Dollar Tree and get candy, but not like I used to. You go down that alleyway. Ooh, all that candy. Dollar Tree was dangerous for me. I get on a little candy kick now. That's why I got better control than I do now. Than I did. My control is a lot big, a lot stronger. Yeah, my control is a lot stronger. Excuse me, when it comes to the candy section at Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree should be the $10 tree now. Everything like $1.25. Or maybe I think I saw something the other day, $1.50 at the Dollar Tree. Like, man, I made some shorts off of the Dollar Tree. I did a short on the sunflower seeds. They had Taco Bell sunflower seeds flavor. Yeah. Dill pickle. Yeah, they had quite a do. I think they might have had maybe hot dill pick, hot sunflower seeds. There's so many different flavors they got out, but That Taco Bell one, that's the one that caught my eye like months ago. I made a YouTube short off of it. If you get a chance, check out my YouTube shorts as well, because I have fun. My shorts drop every day at noon. And then I got my regular long form videos that drop. I drop them Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday around 11 o'clock in the morning at 11 a.m. Like I just dropped the video yesterday. Me doing a rematch of the Jason Thrill Joys. And I got one I'm going to drop tomorrow. A brand new funk. And I'm still hoping to get the Jason Chase as well. Oh, man. Yeah, so here's my Jason. There's Jason right here. The Chiefs lost. Oh, they did? Oh, yeah, sorry. You know, somebody at work was bringing up about the Chiefs. But here's my Jason right here. You know, everybody loves September come because they start getting the Halloween stuff, horror stuff coming out. Hey, what's up, Max Charles? What's up, Shannon? Don't start. Don't start. Yeah, what's up, homie? Appreciate you coming in. But here's my Jason the Thrill Joy. Hot Topic exclusive. I've been getting these as well. Yes, my library of collectibles is really growing. So now, not only do I collect Funkos, you know, I collect those Thrill Joys, and I've been collecting the Rokimotos too. Yeah, the Chiefs lost. I heard somebody saying, yeah, they lost. The Chiefs lost. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chiefs done lost. Oh, no. Yeah, I know y'all really sad right now. Did you cry when they lost? That's you know what? I'm surprised the Chiefs really lost. Hey, I take it the Chiefs must have been in a away game for them to lose, because you know if they were home, the referees would have won that game for them. So it must have been an away game. It must have been an away game. Away game. Yeah, it must have been a away game or something. Yeah, it had to be, because ain't no way the Chiefs would have lost at home. You know, they got too many referees helping them cheat, so they had to be away. They didn't have their referees with them to help them win. Man, I ain't got no more candy. Oh, I should have bought some more candy. I like those gourmet, not Gordettas, the little chocolate bars you get for like during Christmas. Gourmet, Gordy. Oh, I can't get it out, but you know they come in a little wrapper, little chocolate. They really good. You get them in caramel, chocolate, different flavors. People used to get them out during the holiday. Well, you can get Gordella, what's the name of it? Not Gorditos, Gordellas. No, Gordetta is the snack. It's I can't think of it. It starts with a G. You ain't no G. And he goes. Mahomes has the ball. He throws the ball. Interception. Mahomes throws the ball. It's if a fight. Sean says if a fight is going down here in Kansas City because of the Chiefs losing. What was it, a home game? Were the Chiefs at home? The Chiefs had to be away, because ain't no way they would have lost at home, because you know the referees in their pocket, so you know they all. Anytime it's a Chiefs home game, that's automatic win. So they had to be away. That's what tells me the Chiefs had to be away. I keep dropping my head. In and out. Uh-huh. In and out. Out. In and out. Mookie Blaylock for 2. Stacey Ogden, Stacey Ogden, Mookie Blaylock. Whoop. Whoops, I gotta be careful. I go one a little bit. In and out, in and out. You are my lovely one. Good night, everybody. You are my lovely one. Good night, everybody. I knocked over Shipwreck and Cobra Commander back here on my shelf. I knocked over Shipwreck and Cobra Commander. So Max says, "Don't sweat, Damon. Maybe they were just warming up." Hey, so what, the Chiefs at home or not? You know, tell me if they were at home. Was it a away game or was it a home game? My thing is, I say it had to be a away game because ain't no way they would have lost at home. They all, that's an automatic win. We at home. They only have to show up. They just win when it comes to home games. But away games, they actually got to do some work. You're not. I think it was a home. I think it was two. It was 2 home games, 1 away. But I'm not in Kansas City. Okay. You're not my. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to look it up, but it'd be hard to do on my phone while I'm using my phone to stream, lover, dream, 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 dream. But yeah, ready, down, set. Wait a minute. What's in that egg you captured in the hell? That's funny. Ready, down, set. Drop my egg again, man. I keep breaking this egg. I guess a good thing it ain't a real one. I like that L inside the egg. Hey, Broncos gonna do better than the Chiefs this season. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know. You see this right here when I open this egg up? There we go. See that? Open it up. That's gonna be the Chiefs season. Nothing. Air just coming out. Ain't nothing in there. They don't see nothing wrong with a little losing to the Broncos. Ooh, empty. That's gonna be the Chiefs season's empty all season. Yeah, buddy. Mm-hmm. No, 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 no. Ah, da, da. Bum, 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 bum. Ready, set, down. I need a basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like dribbling up and down the court. Get up. See that arm? That's right. You see that arm right there? Watch me throw this. Hey, I can sub out for Bo Nix and beat the Chiefs. That's right. Ready, down, set, I can give Mahomes some pointers on how to throw the football. Ready, down, set, Mm-hmm. Ready, down, set, I'll throw it in all day in the end zone. Yeah, I can give Mahomes some pointers. You know, help him win the next game. Hey, just tell him let me in the game and I coach him on the side. I give him some pointers how to throw the ball. You know, I help him out. I help him. What's his name? Andy, the coach for the Chiefs. Andy, ain't it? I'm trying to remember. I got so used to hearing Kevin Stefanski. Seems like all I now hear is Kevin Stefanski. So I got to stop looking at the news and YouTube channels. Everybody should do it. You know, they keep talking about Kevin Stefanski. I'm sick of hearing that name. Kevin Stefanski, Joe Flacco. I like Shador. I'm a big Shador fan, but I don't care for the Cleveland Browns. Look at that. Yeah. Kevin Stefanski. That's all I hear. Kevin Stefanski. You know what? I just wish the Browns let Shador go and be done, because the Browns ain't gonna never win another Super Bowl. They don't deserve to win nothing. So I heard I think was Ocho Cinco said they went through like 30-something quarterbacks up from from 2000, I guess, till now, whenever. So that show you Cleveland don't want to win anything. They just I'm sure Cleveland got to be the worst team in the NFL. They ain't gonna win nothing. So basically, I want to do they tank every year. Cleveland gonna tank, because I kept hearing they want Arch Manning, who's Cooper Manning's son, and Cooper Manning's the son of Archie Manning. So Arch Manning was named after Cooper dad, his granddad, Archie Manning. So and they were saying the other week, Cleveland was down at the game, at the Ohio State game, looking at Archie Manning, who plays for Texas. I guess they don't care about Ohio, but they was on the Ohio side. I guess like they were fronting like they really cared about Ohio, but they were out there scoping out Arch Manning and saying, they're going to tank. I said, Archie Manning said Arch Manning is not coming out next year. And I was hearing there was a tweet. He was saying, I guess basically don't listen to his granddad. He might be coming out. I don't know, but so basically the Browns gonna tank. They are. They only had one win. Well, they won the preseason with Shador with the Browns against the Panthers. But I just think Shador deserved to be on a better team. They should have sent him to the Raiders. Let him go to the Raiders. Go somewhere, but Cleveland. I just want to see Cleveland lose every game, because that's all they do. So I'm getting the impression that Cleveland tanked last year and the year before, because I haven't heard this much news about Cleveland until Shador came there, because I would hear some news a little bit about the Browns here and there, but And I remember hearing the most news I heard was dealing with Baker Mayfield, that kind of thing. But I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. I can't stop playing with this blue egg. Oh, I dropped it again. But yeah, this season gonna be fun to watch. I'm just tired of hearing about the Cleveland Browns. I just want to, but of course it'll be Shador. And then the news was about Shador. He had his hat on backwards, his shades on. Shador is an emergency backup quarterback, and he was over there, consulting his buddy, the kicker for the Browns. And they kept saying, some Cleveland fans saying he did it on purpose because they know the camera gonna be over that way. But why can't he just be over there? That's his buddy. But I was speculating. It's all opinions, but But to me, just like the Browns ain't the smartest football team. Yeah, they took him in, but as maybe they took him in for the wrong reason because they won't let him get no practice in. So I don't know what the big deal is, Whoa, whoa, on the radio. Whoa, on the radio. I'm on the radio. Daddy Fat Sacks. I am for real. But yeah, man. So where are all the Chiefs fans at? Yeah, Cleveland. I mean, so who did the Chiefs lose to? I know the Colts lost to. No, wait. No, the Browns beat. No, the Colts beat the Dolphins. I think. I don't keep up with the Colts. I've been trying to keep up with. They keep up with the Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens because they got some other Colorado Buff players. LaJonte Weston for the Ravens and Jimmy Horn Jr. for the Carolina Panthers. We had our share of troubles. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm curious who's going to the Super Bowl. The Eagles trying to go back. Oh, and the Eagles did a ring ceremony last week. They had the ring and they pushed the button and the wings pop out on the ring for eagle wings. So the Eagles now got 2 rings. They're trying to get a third one. I hope they get a third one and pass the Chiefs. So the Eagles can stick it to the Chiefs. So we got more rings than y'all. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley. Oh, so I guess Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are engaged now. Bum, bum. They engaged now. It's all over the news. It's all over. It's written all over your face. You don't have to worry, say anything. You don't have to say a word. You just smile. Can't stop playing with this egg. I need some more candy. It's written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. Just smile. But yeah, so Max and Damien are KFC fans. I would never join KFC. KCF, KFCs, little KFCs. I should have a little button made say KFC, hit it. not a real KFC fan. Hit the button or something, make it pop up. I need to get back on using OBS. I've been using StreamYard, but OBS is more fun and I got more control. Where StreamYard, you gotta pay the extra money if you want more stuff. When you can just OBS is 1,000 times better than StreamYard. I just gotta get the audio straightened out for like somebody coming up on the panel. I still gotta get that tweaked. Mm-hmm. Cause I beat you all the way, Rosanna. Keep dropping this egg. This egg won't give up. Never gonna give you up. Oh yeah, but y'all should check out my new video. It came out yesterday. It's it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was the not Leo Space Boy, the Rokimoto, the Cup series, Cup of Fun series is it? Let's see here. Actually, I think it is. No, or was it Jason? No, can't remember. But yeah, y'all go check out my latest video. Space Boy, Space Time. And I'll be dropping a new one tomorrow around 11 o'clock. A new video, Funko. Metal die cast, 100% metal. Okay. Hey, what's up, Rico? How you doing, man? Rico's Bizarre. How you been doing, man? I got to catch up, back up with you. I saw your stream come on the other day. I didn't know it. I probably was busy. I was at work, but I saw you made a stream, man. You still eating those duck eggs or quail eggs? It's a vibrant thing. It's a vibrant thing. Rico's in the building. Let me bring you up on the screen. Bring you up on the screen. It's Rico's Bizarre Foods. Yeah, you know, yeah, you are. That name does fit. You Bizarre Foods. My question is, what is it he won't eat? That's the question to Rico. What is it he won't eat? He done ate quail eggs, duck eggs. Is there such things as alligator eggs? I'm trying to figure out alligator eggs, ostrich. I know there's ostrich eggs, but are there alligator eggs? You know, alligator eggs. Uh-huh. Do it. Oops. You hit my tripod. Oh, there we go. I'm back. I bumped it. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I hope you're doing all right, Rico. Rico. But yep, football season's gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, and Dion is doing good with his players at Colorado Buffs. You know, what comes of a broken heart? Na 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 na. Please help as I walk this land of 1,000. Oh, I don't know, some reason Jimmy Ruffin stuck in my head. What becomes of a broken heart? Na, 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 na. I got to have some kind of peace of mind. Please help me. Jimmy Ruffin and David Ruffin were brothers. Jimmy was older, so both of them were signed to Motown, and the Temptations had wanted Jimmy to join him, but he said no. He's have his let his younger brother David join, and boom. You know what? I love that movie, The Temptations. It's on YouTube. I know one week I sat there and just watched that movie over on YouTube, but I also got the DVD as well. So the movie came out like in '98 because I remember my mom, a friend of hers came over, stayed for a couple of days, her and her son. And I remember they were in the living room. You could hear it too, that Temptations movie. This like back in '98 on VHS. I we had the VCR. Mama had it in, playing that movie, The Temptations. That movie has sealed, cemented a lot of people's career, always be around that cast for The Temptations. Who knows what'll blow up? And people keep using that reference. They're not here to see you, Otis. Leon. So I think he said he kind of regrets saying that line from The Temptations. They're not here to see you, Otis. Mm-hmm. mm-hmm. Rigo said, I know the toys behind you is worth a lot of money. Yeah, the Funko Pops. Yeah, man. I got the Funko Pops. I got the little mini figures too, the little mini Funkos. This is not Shipwreck. I think not Roadblock. I can't remember his name. He's from G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. It's like the mini Funkos. I got mini Funko mystery boxes. I need to do some openings, make some videos of. Oh yeah, it's an '80s Funko mini box. Like here's the glowworm. I got the little glowworm. He's in there. I managed to get him. Oh yeah, I got Mr. Monopoly too. So here's the glowworm. What becomes of a broken heart? Oh, here's Mr. Monopoly. So I got to go back and do my Funko mini boxes. Open them up. So there's Mr. Monopoly. Mr. Monopoly. So the one I'm trying to get, the chase one or whatever you want to call it, is who is it? It ain't Mr. Monopoly. It's I got my pet monster. Actually, I got it right here. You know what? Let me find it. What becomes of a broken heart? Here we go. Here's the box right here. So the exclusives. Okay. So the exclusive was Mr. Monopoly, my pet monster, and that looks like Miss Potato Head. So those are one. So I got Mr. Monopoly. So I need my pet monster and Mrs. Potato Head. so ones I collected is I wish I knew his name. I got Cobra Commander. So I need Snake Eyes. I got Cobra Commander, Shipwreck, Mr. Monopoly, and Glowworm. I need my pet monster, the exclusive. I got Mr. Monopoly, and I mean Mrs. Potato Head. Oh, Stretch Armstrong is on here as well. Stretch Armstrong, Pete, Play-Doh Pete from Play-Doh, Mr. Potato Head, Cavity Sam from Operation. Here it is. So it's like the little mini box right here. Woo. Woo-hoo. Here's a little mystery box. So there's my pet monster right there. Cavity Sam, that's his name from Operation. Do you have the gold? The gold what? The gold Funko. The gold Funko Pop. What you mean? I don't think I have no gold Funko Pops. You are my lovely one. Gold Funko Pops. Oh wait, I got a Yoda gold Funko Pop. Let me see. I got it right here. Good night, everybody. I got a Yoda right here. It's a Yoda. It's gold. I got him. Oh, 2000 is the. That's. Oh, you know, I need to do a video on this. The Funko exclusive 2019 Galactic Convention. Cause I think they came to Chicago or something. They used to have it. They might still have it at Chicago. But I got a gold Yoda right here. Yoda. Not Grogu, but Yoda. Yeah, right there. I got a gold Yoda. Yeah. Pushing him right there. Woo! Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, man, I got so many Funkos. It's crazy. I started collecting Funkos back in 2016. I remember buying my first one was King Bob from the Minions Part 2, I think, the Minions movie. Oh, did I get it from Hot Topics or Target? One of them. And then I got serious. I was at Hot Topic. I bought Mr. Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street. I'm not sure. He might be up here on the shelf somewhere. Mr. Snuffleupagus. Yeah, I'm not sure. He's somewhere. I got so many of them, man. No, 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 no. Whoa. Bum, 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 bum. What Funko is that? Dr. Stray. Okay, that's. Man, I got Funkos. Oh, look, I got Funkos coming out the ears. So what is this? Huh. Oh, you know, oh, look at this. Collector's mystery box. So I got this years ago. I never did finish. It's just been sitting over there because, you know, I'm going to start in my studio. I had it set up with a table to do videos at the table. Then I got rid of that. So Jennifer got the table. And so I remember buying this box off of Amazon. The collector's mystery box. Over $50 in retail value. So it's Five Nights at Freddy. Oh wow, mini plush. You know what? It'd be good to do an actual Funko video. Wow. You know, I should do a video on that. I could finish that up. Do a video. Get back on that. Cause I really been going at it with my videos, picking up. I mean, I've really been at it. I get my live stream in every Wednesday. And my videos are now Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I drop them around 11 o'clock. And my shorts drop every day. On my Chef Shannon channel, they drop at noon. And on my Chef Shannon channel, they drop at 1. And my Chef Shannon channel is picking up. I got to start getting videos back on my Chef Shannon as well. Rico said, I would love to see that video. Okay. Yeah, I could do a video on that. It's sitting right there. I got so much stuff laying around. Mystery stuff I bought from years ago. Like during the pandemic, I never did finish the videos. It's just sitting here in a box, waiting on to be done. Waiting for a video, so I gotta catch up. Oh, here we go. What's this? Play-Doh. Look at that. I got this from somebody for Christmas, but they didn't open it. Just let this sat there. It's Minions, the barbershop Play-Doh set. It's Despicable Me. The Minions on it. Look at that. So I got this a couple of Christmases ago. It was a gift. So look at that. Got the purple. You know, I should pull this out and play with it. Hey, I might put it out in the Disguise Lab. Let me see here. Man, no, I don't have everything. Yeah, this is the Play-Doh barbershop set. Yeah, the Minions one too. Hey man, I want to play with this. Let me see here. Oh man, I'm serious. I'm ready to play with this. Got the little comb to comb their hair with. The barbershop. Let me see here. Oh, so here's the little Minions right here. Scan that box and see how much it costs. Okay. Oh, okay, I had to let me get my thing. Yeah, I remember it was on Amazon, man, when I found it. Scan that box and see how much it costs. Let me see. You talking about that mystery box? It said $50 worth of stuff. Oh, ain't nothing on here to scan. Ain't nowhere to scan it. Yeah. There ain't no way I can scan it. But I got off Amazon. It says contain 15 or more items inside. Over $50 in retail value. Oh, it said on the box $14.99. So it said this was $14.99. And I bought this a couple of years ago. I just never finished doing the video. I meant to finish it. Yeah. Man, I got a lot of cool little stuff. Hi, dog, boy. Farfel. Yeah, that Minions though. I really want to play with this now, man. I sure do. I want to pull this thing out and play with it. Yeah, look at that. So what you do, you pull them out, and they sit in the chair, and they sit on the seat, and it pushes their hair through the Play-Doh. It pushes the little holes. It pushes and fill their hair, so that way you can take the scissors and cut them. The little Minions. Yeah, I mess with this later. I really want to mess with this. Yeah. Oh, it's like 3 jars of There's 3 jars of Play-Doh in here. Is that 4 jars? Okay, let me tell you what. Boy, I can hook that up. Hot dog. You definitely gotta do a video on that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do a video on the mystery box and probably mess around with this Minion thing too. I don't know, but I'll definitely do my continuing to open the mystery boxes. Yeah. Yeah, man, I got a bunch of little stuff around. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. The song. Ooh. Oh, let's see here. Oh, here's something I got too, Rico. Yeah, because I want to see the hair comes out out of his head. Yeah, okay. It'd be funny. It'd be funny, but yeah. But you never seen the Play-Doh barbershop? I had one when I was Christmas 80, man. So I had to be like what? I just like 5 years. Yeah. So I had to be like 5. Yeah, man, I had one when I was little. Yeah, I got it for Christmas. It had to be Christmas 1980. But yeah, I had the Play-Doh. They still make them too. So if they make them back in 80, they got to still be making them. You saw that menu one. But yeah, the little kids, the people, they be on the seat and the thing pushes the hair out and you just cut it and you trim it. Yeah. So here's the thing. So what's all included? Contents. You got the barbershop chair and the thing. Okay. There's the scissors and the Minion. And it's four jars of Play-Doh and the comb. So you can comb their hair or whatever in the barbershop and make a mustache or whatever you want. Yeah, man. I can't wait to play with this. Oh, man. Adult assembly required. Hasbro made it. So it's 4 jars of Play-Doh. Oh yeah, the comb, you can comb his hair. That's funny. Yeah, you see him combing his hair right there in the picture. Yeah, right there. So if you do a video on that, Bet you get a lot of views. I probably will. You know, that'd be fun to play around. Bet you can love me just once. You can try. Bet you can love me just once. Bet you can love me. Yeah, I got some more mystery boxes stuff. Yeah, I got a bunch of mystery boxes stuff I've been collecting so I can make some videos. But yeah, that Play-Doh with the minions would be fun. Oh. Hey, I got a R2D2 instead of it's operation, but it's R2D2 operation. I got like Christmas 2015. Yeah, instead of Cavity Sam, it's R2D2. I think you try and pull his little droid parts and not touch the thing. I got to show that too as well. Because that's part of my show, because I do the mystery boxes, the Funko hauls, the Thrill Joy picks, and I do collectibles. So that's like a collectible to me. So that R2D2 will be fun. That Play-Doh one would be fun too as a video. Let me see. Oh yeah, like I got like Funko pairs right here. I also got the pop pairs. Like you got the little pairs, but I got Funko. Funko made some. So this is one from the Banana Splits. This is Drooper from Banana Splits. Fa la la, fa la. This came out the summer convention, 2019 convention limited edition exclusive. Yeah, I got a bunch of pairs I collect. I collect pairs as well, but it's the Funko Pop pairs that I started collecting. And so this is Drooper from Banana Splits. Yeah. Fa la la, da, fa la la. One banana, two banana. Let me see. I got a little bag of these things. Let me see. Oh, here's Bingo from Banana Splits. Bingo. So I think I got all three of them. Drooper, Bingo, and the other one. One banana, two banana, three banana, four. Bam, here he is. Yeah, Fleagle. There's Fleagle. And Fleagle right there. One banana, two banana, three banana, four. Oh, I got what you call it right here. I got Blueberry pop pears. Yeah, I need to do I need to do a video on which I've been planning. I do a video on my pop pears collection. Yeah. Funko Pop pears collection. I gotta get my title stuff straight, but yeah. I don't know if Funko still make them or not make pop pears, but when they were hot, I got my hands on them. So this will make a fun video. But here's Blueberry. I think I might have Frankenberry too, but I know I got Blueberry. And it was from GameStop. Only at GameStop. Oh wait, no. I think these actually were in mystery boxes or something. Hey, I got some Golden Girl pop pages too. I think I got Blanche Devereaux. Blanche Devereaux. Oh, okay. I got what you call it up here. I got here's Yogi Bear. What's this? Rico said, I remember when they came out because the kids was opening them up and eating the candy out of them. I kept saying no. Yeah. Hey, here's Yogi Bear. I got Yogi Bear right here. Yogi Bear pop pairs. Pop pairs. Yogi Bear. I got Magilla Gorilla. Not Magilla Gorilla, the great grape ape. The great grape ape. Grape ape. Yeah, grape ape. Right here. That's grape ape. Grape ape pop pairs. One banana, two banana, three banana, four. La la la. Oh yeah, I also got these I think they still make them, the little small ones. I got the pocket pop keychains. Like this is Zero right here. glow in the dark. You know, Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. Zero was Jack Skeleton's pet dog. He was a ghost dog or whatever. Yeah, the pop keychain Funko Pops, a little, yeah, Fox Pop. Oh, just to name a few. And I did a video on these Rocky Motos right here. They came out back in February. The guy Mike Becker, who the creator and founder of Funko, you know, he left. He sold it to Brian, his buddy Brian. So Brian ran it for like 20 years, but he stepped down. So then Mike left Funko as well because he came back and worked for them a while. And then he left. Then he started his own company called the Roki Fun Maker. They make the Roki Motos. You can buy them at Miniso. So they like these Japanese culture influenced characters. So this is Leo. He's a space boy, which is really nice. And the cool thing I like about it is the noodle ramen cup. The figures come in a ramen cup. You open it up, you take them out. You know, you might get a surprise mystery. It's called a slur prize. So find the mystery, and they call it slur prize. And the cool thing is, like a noodle cup, and the packaging was got stickers and stuff in it. It's like the seasoning pack, the same, which is smart. It's like a ramen noodle cup, and the packaging is stickers in it instead of seasoning. It's really that's really smart. It's really genius the way they packaged that. But this is Leo, Astro Boy. So I made a video on him. I dropped it the other day. Leo, Astro Boy. One banana, two. So that's Leo. I got and then I got Babu. Yeah, it is clever, man. I thought it was real slick too. Taking a ramen noodle cup and put action figures in it. So this is Babu. She's a little girl. I got her. She's got the Tiger Girl outfit suit on. I made a video with her Babu Tiger Girl on my channel as well. And you know, it was really fun doing the unboxings or openings, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so that's the noodle cup and got this packaging of the stickers in it instead of seasoning, you know, the stickers. Yeah, that's smart marketing, man. These things are really selling good. So I got the Cup of Fun Series 1. The Cup of Fun Series 2 is already out. I need to get my hands on it. And the mystery ones, well, all of them is them, the common is the one, them standing, but the mystery one of them is they sitting down and they got the bowl of noodles, ramen noodles. They're eating noodles. That's the chase or the mystery one. Yeah. One banana, two banana, rah, rah, rah. So I put Babu, put her back. Oh yeah, then I got these Thrill Joys. Then I started messing with these Thrill Joys right here by Pix. Brian Mariotti, who owned Funko, stepped down like last year. So he snuck off and made his own company called Thrill Joy. So basically, he's still keeping the same formula for making the Funko Pops. So he did the same thing with this. It's the same as the Funko Pop box. It's just extra large. And he just changed a little design, little diamonds on it and colors, but it's still the same box because I took a Funko Pop. Let me find a box. All right. So here's a regular Funko Pop box. And here's the Thrill Joy. It's the same box. It's the same exact box and everything. It's just the colors are different, and this is like extra large compared to the regular. And Brian just did it a little different when he moved over to Thrill Joy. He put like that, you know, it's the same technique like with the stickers, but it's like a wax sticker showing like it's like 6,000 limited. So he put a wax sticker. It's the old technique they do for like letters sealing it. He still put a wax seal on it for the number, edition, how many available. So it's like 6,000 to 7,000. And it's basically still like the same little window, but this is much bigger. And like on the side, you can see on the side, but on here you can't. It's just like a display window. And on the back, it's still the same box. It's just bigger. And he just redesigned it. He just did the pattern different, all black background with little diamonds on it, and he put colors on it. But and the characters on the back, but it's still the same thing. So Brian, I tell you what, Brian and Mike Beck, those are two smart geniuses. They buddies anyway. but they want to break out and do their own thing. So neither one of them works at Funko no more, and they both are real smart. So they real see that's what creative people do. You know, they do things. They have their company, but they end up branching out, doing something else. They start a whole new company. That's what they do, and can be successful at it too, and really good. And both of them are killing at their own new companies because Mike with Funmaker and Brian with Thrill Joy. It's crazy. I'm buying both of their stuff. Mm-hmm. It's some fun stuff. Funko. Yeah, I tell you, Funkos are fun to collect. They really are, especially the mystery boxes. That's the cool thing about those the Thrill Joys. The mystery boxes, they the same thing like Funkos. You either get the common pop or the chase pop. So this is the common pop. This is Victor from Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. I'm trying to get my hands on the chase, but I had to buy some more. So I've been taking a break. So I've been trying to switch off and get some other Thrill Joys. The other ones I want to get is the Bionic Man Thrill Joy and the Jetsons on their site, Thrill Joy. But I want to Bone Jangles is the chase. So this is the common. So Victor and Emily is the bridesmaid. She has a regular one, and her chase is like the worm or something coming out of her eye. I might have to try to get her too, because those continue to stay on the shelf. They don't really sell out. But the Jasons and the Chuckies and the Beetlejuice has been selling out. Now Invader Zim is on the shelf, and I've been seeing Invader Zim. They seem really cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, here's Count Chocula right here. Oh, hey, what's up, Marlene? Marlene Motivates. How you doing? I appreciate you rolling up in here. I'm just showing off my little Funko Pop Pets collection. Oh, yeah, so y'all come in. I appreciate y'all hit the like button, share me out a little bit. I'm just showing off some of my collection stuff. Here's Count Chocula Pop Pets I got. I got this back 2018 or 19 when Funko was still doing they do the mystery boxes, and they wouldn't tell you what was on it. Because now they do mystery boxes and tell you what's inside. That ain't no fun. I gave up on that because I would go to GameStop. Yeah, and these little pop pens would show up in there. It would be different ones. So I got Count Chocula and Boo Berry. I don't think I might have Frankenberry. He's somewhere. Here's my Whitney Houston right here. I got Whitney Houston Funko Pop right here. Is Whitney. Oh, the Whitney Houston Funko Pop I got is where's she at? Let me find it. Let me find it for y'all. The Whitney Houston one. I got 3 Whitney. Now I got a couple of Whitney Houston Funko Pops, but this might be the best one in the collection right here. This is Whitney when she did that. She sang the national anthem at the Super Bowl. Whitney Houston Funko Pop. I couldn't believe I got this one. Marlene said, "I see you doing your." Yeah, I sure am. Thanks to you, Marlene. That's like I've really been figuring this out. I tell you what, these last few days I've really been figuring out a better way. Like those big YouTubers, I've been really figuring out how to title my videos. I've been I've been figuring out how to do the titling, and I've been figuring out better ways to do my thumbnails, because it's all in the thumbnails and that title. If you get that title and that thumbnail right, because like the video I did thanks Marlene, I appreciate it. Yeah, and thanks to you with the advice and stuff, that's really been helping me, because now I still do my shorts every day. My Shannon shorts drop at 12. And my Chef Shannon videos drop at 1 every day. I got to load up some more. I got to load up the machine some more. I'll do it tonight or whatever. And so now I'm getting back in my groove with the long videos. I started like back in July. So I would do like 2 videos. Now I'm doing 3 videos. So I drop videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I drop those like around 11 o'clock because I know one of the YouTubers was saying he don't drop them, his long form and short form video at the same time. He couldn't like space them out. So I drop my long forms at 11 o'clock and my shorts drop at noon. Let's see what Marlene says. Now Rico said, yeah, I see a lot of stuff about how to put the titles in, but I still just don't get it. Oh, you know, here's another thing, Rico. It clicked too. It clicked too. When I caught in, let's see, Marlene said, how can you do better titles? Um Here's the trick. What I figured out, and it, but see, I didn't know. I've always had vid IQ. Now, the only way I can use it because it won't let me use it on Safari. It let me use it on hold on. It let me use it on Chrome. Yeah, I'll let you in. Yeah. So what? And see, all I did was it helped me figure out. I ran some few exercises. It says vidIQ. You download it. It's an extension to Chrome, and it's clear as day right there. Because what I do is I put my title in, and I had my titles for my videos, and so I went into Chrome and opened up Chrome, and I went to my content page, look at my videos. What's this? Rico said, please, I would like to know too. Oh, it's easy, man. All I did was go to get vidIQ, get it linked into your Chrome, and then you go to your content and you click on the little pencil, the edit button, and vidIQ, so it'll bring up, you click on your video in the edit and you'll see your title and stuff. And VidQ, the little thing will start spinning and it'll tell you the little score in that box. So like on the right side, it'll show you like how strong your title is, like if it's in green or red or whatever. And there's this little thing I saw at the bottom. You click on it, you expand it because it was telling me like 28 out of 100 things. And it's got like a little checkoff list, and it makes sure you hey, what's up, Freon? Hey, how you doing? From Cody from Chicago. Oh, hey, how you doing now? Oh, Freeman. Oh, what's up, Cody? What's up, Cody? Cody, I appreciate you coming in, homie. How you been doing, man? I ain't worked with you in a while. Mm-hmm. Oh, Cody, what's up in there? Yeah. And so what you do, Rico, it's easy, man. But the thing is, I caught on to it. It's been forever. Hey, man, I ain't seen y'all forever, man. Y'all didn't do not Sweets and Snack, but it was what's the one y'all always come through, man? The show. Yeah, good working on a ton. I bet. Um what's that show we did with y'all? Y'all would come through. I can't think of it. What FFA or something, but yeah. Yeah, I got to get the video IQ. And it's, yeah, Marlene, it's free. And what it is, so you go into your contents. You go into the YouTube studio, click on content, and you see your videos. I clicked on the little pencil edit or whatever, so you edit your title. Then the vidIQ will load up, and it'll tell you a little score in the box on the right side. And it'll tell you like might be 50 something or 40 something or whatever. And there's another little box. You go down further, like on the right, you click expand. It'll say, because mine at first it said like 40 something out of 100, and it's got like a little checkoff list on there. And what it is it's got high priorities, like a list of high priorities, then low priorities. But in the high priorities, the first thing, and like if you hit if you they'll do a checkoff if you hit everything right, for your video. Yeah, it's free. I've had it for the longest. I just never really explored it to the fullest. I never, yeah. And I finally got back serious looking at it because I saw the YouTubers, I think was it Think Media. Yeah, because vidIQ has their own YouTube channel. Yeah. They'll be, that's very valuable source. And like if you want to upgrade and get more stuff, you have to pay something monthly. But yeah, yeah. Marlene says I'm going to get up on. I'm telling you, and see, I wish I didn't think about it, but I said let me go to vidIQ because vidIQ it tells you the score of how strong your title and stuff might be. Now that first section is you'll say high priorities. So the first thing in high priorities, it'll say one, the first thing, and like the little checkoffs, it's like little dark circles. And so until you meet the required, for them helping you, for the free part, they'll give you at least that much, help you out, make sure your title is good enough. So the first thing in there is number one is it says evoke motions, intrigue, or whatever. That's the first thing, as in with your title. Then the second thing on there is it says make sure your titles is clear and understandable. And then like the third one was ever is like the third one is like you'll get a green check if you your title, if your description was in 200 characters. Then the next one on the list is your title wasn't too long or whatever. You'll see it in there. And so then I said, wait a minute, because I went back, started redoing some of my titles from my last few videos from the last few weeks, and it makes a world of a difference. Those titles, I'm telling you. And so I started figuring it out, and I was like, you know what? The answer been sitting right there in my face the whole. Oh my gosh, I was so aggravated. And see, what I did was what got my attention when it said evoke motions, intrigue. That's the first one in dealing with your title. That's what got me right there. I said, what are you talking about? Evoke motions and evoke motions and intrigue. And then so what I did was they had like a little suggestion of the titles, that you can use. And what it is, they have the score next to it. And so like the higher the score, the better, the better, it means the better the title is, the title for the video. And then look, they'll show it like one was like 87, one was like 93. These are just suggestions. Now you actually can pay and upgrade the plan, but that's the free version. Like the other ones, like you can pay like 19 or 17 bucks a month or something. But I'm telling you, and see, that's the thing is, you can just give me like a little breadcrumb. I mean, that's the thing with me. You just give me little crumbs. You don't have to give me a whole lot. You just give me little drops, and I can take it and run and get me a touchdown every time. And I sat there because I was telling Jennifer, I said, wait a minute. I had to run some exercises. So what I did was I got some, printing paper. I got my pen. I said, y'all done messed up now. Now I get it. It clicked. It clicked. I said, I can't believe it. But see, I never took the time. I never really sat there and looked and really trying to understand the titles. And I said, the answer was right there. And what it is, they give you the suggestions. So what I did was I took screenshots, other suggestions, looking at examples. And, that's all it took for me, because I sat there, okay. So it said my title needs to evoke motion. So I just start writing out a title, just trying to look at an example. And it's like it's like being in school, running a little exercise. I wrote out a sentence, a title. So, okay, let me go back and redo my title. And I typed the information. Okay, so I put this in here. Then my score went up a little more. Then I said, okay, let me play around. I just kept rewording it. And then it clicked. And then my title was getting better. And so what I did was I typed in, since I like Funkos, and I typed in I just typed in Funko. It brought up a YouTuber. So then all I did, I said it makes sense because I got the concept. I got what they were saying with the title, and it makes sense because what it is, like my titles, I'll put like example, Michael Jordan Funko Pop. Now that's cool. I mean, that's not wrong with that. That's just describing the video. But what they were saying with the invoke, emotions, basically, it dawned on me. It's like putting seasoning. You got to put more flavor on it, something to really get somebody's attention. Because you know how we look at other people's videos all the time, and it's the word and the way they titled it. Like the YouTuber, when I started looking at his titles, I said, oh my gosh. Because the way I look at his titles, it catches your eye. You got to do something. You can put the basic stuff, but you got to add some other stuff that get somebody's attention to make them want to look at the video. So like he put, for example, he had some Funkos, and this is the video that would make everything click. I mean, so now the second I even looked at his title, and when it clicked, everything just started flooding my brain because you know I'm real creative. Everything just started flooding. My ideas, I was writing, rewording stuff, my titles, my head, right? I got a piece of paper. I was putting the dates down like 9, 10, 25, putting the time. Yeah, I said, I need to get me a binder so I can write all my titles out. Just play with my titles, play with my titles. So what he did was his title said, I spent over $200 on this rare pop. And when he said that, see what triggered it was the number $200, $200 because when I heard that number and I said bingo, when I heard the price, it just clicked the numbers. I said it's just basically it's like a movie title, like you talking to somebody, you telling your friends, man, I spent such and such money on this. You know, it's like talking to your friends, but you putting the title out down under the video. And when he said that, because I got my new video that's about to drop tomorrow, you know, because I spent like $100 on a certain Funko Pop, and it's stuff like that that's getting. I said, you know what? I get it. It's stuff like that, or I collected all these Funko Pops or whatever examples. You know, here's my Funko Pop collection, or I spent such and such, or I bought my collection at Walmart, or I went down and bought I recently picked up this like this special, this rare Funko Pop, or I got the Holy Grail. I said, you know, bingo. That's what they looking for. That's how you catch them. Like it's like because when I saw that thing, he said he spent $200, like $200. Then it gets you. It's enough to get your attention to get you all worked up. Well, I'm gonna click on and see why he spent $200 on such and such. It's enough to pull you, get you in there, get your attention. That's exactly what he's trying to do. So basically, like the video is like the present, and like the thumbnails, like the gift, the wrapping paper. You know, with the thumbnails, the wrapping paper with the titles and stuff on it. You know, you open it up and to get you there, but you got to get that thumbnail right. So I've been playing around with it, and I look at like the arrows. And I was like, my gosh, these people, which makes sense because you know my Thrill Joy video I did, the Superman is a chase or not a chase. It just clicked because I started playing with my arrows. I said, well, let me try something with arrows. Because I see arrows in videos all the time. They got arrows pointing at stuff. And, you know, it makes sense. And here's another thing. They keep the thumbnail simple, too. Like looking at the big YouTubes like Top Pops. Like, they put, like, just enough in there. Like, the simple thing with the point of the video is real simple. They put, like, maybe one word or 2 words or something. But they don't overflood the thumbnail with too much stuff, you know. And another thing is also being careful with the shot. Like, if you take a picture of, so like me, take a picture of the Funko Pop, I try to make sure the words are not blocking it. The picture thumbnail is not overcrowding it. I'm trying to keep it simple enough in the thumbnail so somebody get it the simplest thing in the simplest form when I'm trying to get their attention I'm talking about, and they see it in the thumbnail, and they see it in the title, and so they'll see in the thumbnail because they're saying, you know, make sure like the thumbnail and title, it kind of match up, but you're trying to keep it simple because I went back and looked at it. I said, oh, I get it, because he kept it simple. He had whatever it is he had in his hand. He had an arrow on it and explained this is basically what he's talking about right here. You see the title, but he kept it simple in his thumbnail. It's just, yeah, just run some exercises and look at people's thumbnails and just study it and look how they word it. You know, like I found such and such at Walmart, or I found this rare pop at Target, you know, or I found a Holy Grail down at Kroger. I found some Funko Pops down at Kroger. You know, now that would be a catchy title if Kroger did sell Funko Pops. I bought some $5 Funko Pops from Kroger. I found $5 Funko Pops at Kroger. Now that could be like a title, you know, or you know, that kind of thing. You know, just it's look catchy stuff like you. It's like you're talking to your friends. Hey man, I spent like $5,000 on I spent $5,000 on some Windex the other day from Kroger. It's like numbers and stuff, you know, everyday stuff, man. It's like, it makes sense to me. So I went back. I've been playing with it all day today, just sitting there playing with vidIQ all day. And I've been writing titles, and it just started. And oh my gosh. I'm telling you, it really clicked. The wheels are really, it's like I'm really riding my bike now. You know, I was like on my little training wheels. I was going slow, but I felt like these last few days when because I started picking at it like 2 days ago, just doing the run of my exercises. Then I picked up yesterday and today. Between yesterday and yesterday, I mean, I turned it up on writing my titles. It just hit me. I was sitting there. I was at the mall today. I was looking at something. Boom. The second I saw something, the title came right to me. It automatically registered. Boop, 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 boop. I knew right out the gate. I knew it came to me automatically. It clicked. I mean, it really clicked too. And it just came right to me. So now I've been sitting here looking at all my Funko stuff. I came in here earlier today looking at stuff. I said, oh my gosh. It's like titles were talking, coming at me, talking. They were like, like I'm the title whisperer or something. Titles was just flying all over the place. I could hear it. The second I saw certain Funkos, because I know my collection, all what I got, and just looking at stuff. And the second I just look at any of these Funko Pops, a title popped right up in my head. I knew exactly what I could call it and say it, or I can do a collection of, the certain Funko Pops I got, because I know what I got. It's just a matter of trying to figure out, putting it all together, word it right. And just looking at little videos, I can do the same exact thing they can. They big YouTubers. It's just learning and understanding, because that's the main thing they always say. You make sure your titles and your thumbnails, because that's what gets people attention, and the impressions. Go back and look at the impressions, because the impressions is your thumbnail, and the click rate, the click-through rate is like after they actually see the thumbnail, which is the impression. So impressions, click-through rate, they actually not only looked at the thumbnail, but they actually clicked on the thumbnail with your video, because that Scott Pilgrim one I did of the Thrill Joy, it said it had like 32,000 impressions. I think like 30-something thousand impressions on. I said, oh my gosh. Woo, that's a lot of impressions. That's a lot of people. I got like 160 views on it, And that's the thing is, if your thumbnail and your title does good, and plus that's the thing, vidIQ will say, it'll tell you if your title is clear and understandable and easy to understand. That's the thing is, you got to also make sure your title is clear and understandable, And I was like, oh, I get it. So my Superman video I did a few weeks ago, the Thrill Joy, before I was messing with vidIQ, I just came up with, like I said, Superman Thrill Joy, chase or no chase. It's just because I was playing chase or no chase, because I was trying to go after the chase, is it chase or no chase? And that's kind of and when I went back and looked at my vidIQ on that, it was good. I had all my green marks checked out. It was invoking emotions. The title was clear. It had 200 characters in the title. Yeah. And then at the low priority, that was at the high priority, and the low priority, have a custom thumbnail added to a playlist and something else. And so today I was playing around with my other videos. I went and back redid the title. So out of the score, it was like 88 out of 100. I went back and played it and tweaked it a little more. So I got a little more out of it. It went from 88 to 90, like 92 out of 100. I said, oh my gosh. That tell me I think it's clicked. I get it. I understand. So I've been sitting there trying to go back and look at some videos. So what I do is, before I change the title on the video, I take a screenshot and write the original title down, and I go back and play with it. Like my MC Hammer video I did of my MC Hammer action figure. Okay, so I said MC Hammer action figure. Now everything, I went to vidIQ, it said the title was invoking. It was clear and understandable, and said it would make, understandable and have people to watch it and give people the titles, understand it and give people a reason to watch the video. I had all the green check marks. Well, I had green check, most of the green check marks. So what I went back and did was I said, you know what? Boom, it hit me. I just had to take a few seconds to think about it. Instead of saying MC Hammer, keep MC Hammer action figure. I kept that part. So what I did was, and you know how people say they found something. So I went back and put in front of MC Hammer action figure. I found MC Hammer action figure at Kokomo Toys. Explain. So I said I found it. MC Hammer action figure. That's clear. I found it, and then I found it, and then I told where did I at the end I put where I found it at. I found that Kokomo Toys. So when I put that in there and I refreshed it, oh my gosh, the score went up on it too. And it makes sense, you know, just explaining where you went, what you got, and where you got it from. You know, that makes it more intriguing. Yeah, it's like from a toy store. Like, what's the name of the toy store? It could be any toy store. So I was real specific, you know, and making it clear where I got it from. You know, it's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so MC Hammer action figure was clear. That was good. But I went and added more on. So I found him, which I did. I found MC Hammer action figure at Kokomo Toys. Yeah. There's different ways, you know, I could have reworded, said I found this rare action figure at Kokomo Toys. Or I could have, you know, it's different ways to word it, you know. And like, I just played with it. I just played with vidIQ. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, man, I just sat there. It just clicked, man. It just automatically clicked to me, the words. Because, you know, for me, it's like kind of like trash talking, you know. I'm saying such. It's like kind of like trash talk when I do it. Words come right to me when I know what the situation is. When it comes joking with my friends or something, it's like trash talking to me. Getting my words right, yeah. The words will fly quick for me. I said, and the same technique I was doing, like, you know, when I'm just trash talking my friends, you know, saying long words, whatever. It's the same exact thing to me with those titles. It's the same exact thing. I said, ain't no way. I just started laughing. I said, oh, I got this now. Oh, Yahweh, I said, you two in trouble now. Oh, the stuff. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. I just running those little drills and I got it. And then when I went looking at YouTuber's page and looking at his titles, money. I got it now. I felt like I hit the lottery, man. So I went back and started tweaking my titles. Matter of fact, I started seeing a couple of views on my other video, my latest video. It was at 2 views, and I checked later today. It was at 4 views. So I said, uh-oh, something different. So I just got to give my videos time too. But now I get it. So my thing is now I'm trying to pack the biggest punch I can. You know, it's like you batter up at the back. You want to try to swing at back. You want to try to hit your best hit your best shot at the back. You know, I'm trying to hit a home run every time. So that's the mindset I'm going with. You know, I'm trying to hit me a home run every time now. You know, I'm trying to hit this bad boy out the park every time now. So now I got, so matter of fact, my new video I'm dropping tomorrow, I'm already using that technique for my new video. So, you know, I'm at bat, you know, so I'm trying to I'm going to get this thing, everything I got and knock it out the park. So I'm trying to get it on the first hit. So when I knock it out the park, upload it, you know, but before I upload the video though, now Marlene told me what you do is unlist it. But I also saw another YouTuber, they said put it on privacy. So I'm doing a test on putting it on privacy, you know, unlisted. Either way, but see, I put it on privacy yesterday. Supposed to give it like 24 hours to 48 hours, whatever. Basically, let it sit and marinate. Give YouTube the time to figure out what your video is about instead of, because like there was a big YouTuber, she was saying she used to do that same mistake. She said, you know, you work hard, you know, got your video done. You just want to get it uploaded. Now that's what I was doing, but I finally broke myself from that. I stopped doing it when Marlene told me to unlist my video, you know, and she said, you know, gives like YouTube is looking for an audience, you know, it gives YouTube time to look at your video to kind of help figure out what's going on. And versus like if you make the video and upload it as you're done, it don't give it enough time, you know, to cook, you know, let it marinate. You got to let it cook a few days, let it marinate, you know, and then once it's like 24 hours or whatever, or the day you're going to drop it, at least wait 24 hours, you know, let it sit and marinate, then boom, pick your time. Here's another thing too, what clicked as well. I said, oh my gosh. I said, everything is like it's starting to click. I always hear the analytics, and those analytics do make a difference. I went and looked at the analytics. I said, I'm gonna actually just sit here. I mean, really, really pay attention. The analytics can't be that hard. I forced myself to look at these analytics, look at that chart. So I went in there, looked at the analytics, and I clicked on the time frame. Here we go. Marlene Rico says, so my question is you put up a video and let it be on private, and then within 24 hours you can make it public. Yeah, but that's the thing is putting it on private or unlisted. They're saying put it in private. That way it gives YouTube the time to build up, let them figure out, let the algorithm, I guess, whatever, figure out what your video, let YouTube figure out what your video is about, then versus making the video, then upload it. So then versus you finishing the video, then upload it as you're done right away, then versus, putting your video and letting it sit for like 24 hours. That way it gives it time to build up, and see what it's all about. And then like within 24 hours or 48 hours, because I finally got mine uploaded like early. I was up like 3 or 4 editing my video, and then I put it on private, and then so it's sitting there and marinating. So I'm gonna drop it like 11 in the morning. So I think it's more than enough time, more than 24 hours for me. Then I'm gonna drop it at 11 in the morning. Yeah. So that's what I did, Rico. Yeah, just let it marinate. Because Marlene taught me that trick, put it unlisted. But I saw YouTube, it said put it on private. So I'm going to see what's going to happen. But I've been doing unlisted as well. So I get, I'm telling you, man, it's just understanding. And what I was saying about the analytics, though, I made myself just sit there, just take my time by just slow my brain down, slow my mind down, and actually just take my time and look at stuff, because I'm always rushing and doing stuff. But that's the thing. When I sit and do something, I rush. But, my mom used to tell me, don't rush and do stuff. I don't be in a hurry and rush. So just take your time, and it does make sense if you actually sit there and take the time out. I mean, really take your time and just look at stuff. You take your time. You can see things better, look at it better, instead of rushing, mind not really focusing. But when I'm just focused, just taking my time. And I sat there, looked in analytics, and they say, yeah, you look at your analytics that help you figure out stuff. So I went into my analytics and I looked at the time frame. I clicked on the one where it said, was it not revenue audience, but I think maybe overview. And it shows you the time frames when the people start looking at your video. You see the actual timeline. You can click the little arrow, follow the curve. It starts from the left, and you see it start curving, and it show you the time marks, like where they start from the time you publish the video until the time where you start seeing the views. You see where the numbers click, as you keep moving, like it might not move a day. You keep scrolling down, but you won't see the numbers move. Then you might see the next time where somebody watched your video. It's just sitting there. I go in the overview and I looked at the time frames when they watched my video from the day I published it or whatever, And matter of fact, I was sitting there looking at my analytics today from that Leo Space Boy. My video, I dropped it like Tuesday, so I was at 2 views. So I went and looked today, and plus you'll see like a little box on the right side. You'll see real time, and if you see numbers in there, that means if you see like a 2 or 3, a number in there, actual number, that means you got some views. Then if you see a 0, that means you don't have no views. And it'll show you in real time, like if you got some more views on your videos, I'm telling you, man, I was just sitting there saying, wait a minute. If I just take, you just take the time and really look at stuff, and, understanding what you're looking at, and then you go and look at the impressions too. You can take a look at the audience. I think that's the impressions in there, I think. And there's also the attention, the people's attention. You see how long, it'll tell you also how long they actually watch your video, the duration. But yeah, I'm excited, but I feel like I'm better on a better path now, a better understanding. So I said I'm gonna give myself 3 months to see how well this really do. Give it 3 months. Now the big YouTube from Think Media was saying, you can post a video, but sometimes you say you gotta give it 10 days, 15, 30 days, let it really build up. And so my techniques and everything, I just started a couple of days ago, and so I want to see what it look like in 2 or 3 months. My progress from starting from this week. So basically, I feel like it's a whole new chapter now. Now I understand how things are working better. So I'm kind of curious how the rest of this year gonna turn out now. And so now, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, man, it's like, ooh, well, doggy. Oh boy, I feel like I'm just getting in the game now. I feel like I'm coming off the bench, you know, pull my flip side sweats off. I'm ready to get on the court. I'm ready to play basketball now. What's that song by Curtis Blow? We're playing basketball. I feel like that's what I'm doing now. I'm starting to play basketball now. Now I'm understanding the plays, how the plays run, you know, playing basketball. I'm ready to go for a dunk now. Put the ball between my legs. Do that fade away. I'm ready to play basketball up in here now. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, man, and you know, I'm excited about it too. So that told me, because I get it, it clicked. It's like when I understand the purpose of something, the way something works, what's its nature of it, and I get the fundamentals of the way something works and understand the nature of it, and it clicks. It's game on, because I go from the fundamentals. You start from the basic, the fundamentals, and you build from there. You start working your own style with it. You know, it's like anything else with basketball. Michael Jordan, they had to start with the fundamentals, learn how to do a layup, how to dribble the ball, left hand, right hand. It's the same thing with this. Learning, understanding the fundamentals, how the analytics work. And also, there's a chart too. There's a YouTube chart. What is it? It's I think it's in the content somewhere in the YouTube studio. In the YouTube studio, it'll show you this chart, and I actually took a screenshot of it. And what it is, it shows you the timeline, like from 12 to 6 to 8. Like it's like these little purple lines, and like you'll see like dark purple, bright purple, and like the brightest purple, and like it'll show you like Monday through Sunday, the times like 12, whatever, and like it's your YouTube traffic. So basically, it's like the people, your viewers or whatever, the time of the day that they're on YouTube, and like where it's the brightest, that's where they're the most traffic that they're on YouTube, not necessarily watching your videos, but that's when they're on YouTube, and you'll see it when it's really dark, then like a little brighter, than bright, than bright. It's like I think it's like 3 levels of purple. So like the brighter it is, that's the most active. So I looked at that chart. So Rico said, yeah, I used to see that all the time, but now I don't see it. So that means I have to work harder to get it back. Okay. Yeah, man, just stay at it, Rico. I'm telling you, man, you'll get there. Just stay consistent, man. That's the thing, you know, just getting in there. And that's the thing, try to, you know, if you can figure out your timetables, like when you can do a video, that's what I had to do, sit there between work, because I come home. See, that was my thing. Now, scheduling these videos is nothing new. I remember seeing it years ago, and I always thought about doing that. But then Marlene came, you know, like last month or so, and I said, you know what, I should do that, because I remember hearing about scheduling videos, trying to schedule with work. So what I do is, because Marlene, which I think is cool too, is this technique. I think she has a shoot day, which makes sense. She used that day just to shoot videos, and no other day. That way she can get all her shooting video shots out the way for that one day, and don't have to worry about it. So she used that day to shoot. She just stack them up, stockpile videos. You know, so like I was kind of like doing that with my YouTube shorts. I started shooting video, because what I would do was I would shoot videos. I would do it live, you know, on the spot, and make a short, and then I would upload it. But my technique was, I said, you know what? Because sometimes I forget to do my videos. So what I was doing, I'll go ahead and just shoot the video, get a couple of videos, or something. Like I was at a music store and like saw a CD or something, I'll shoot a video, then I shoot another one. So I'll kind of stockpiling, like get 4 or 5 videos, so I can have one for the next day or whatever. I didn't have to worry about having a video. I already had some on my phone, but I would forget. But see, with that scheduling, it makes it easier. I can upload them up. Just go ahead, you know, load them up in the machine, get them bad boys loaded up into the machine, and schedule it for every day. So then I don't have to worry about it. You know, it's already there. I won't have to worry about, did I remember to upload a video? It's already scheduled. So while that's going on, that buys me time to go shoot more videos, stockpile, you know, because I still got my folder. I got folders. And the way I do my folders, I got 2 folders, one for my Sure Shannon, and one for my Chef Shannon channel. And I got shorts in both folders. Yeah. Let's see here. Rigo said, how many shorts? Rigo said, how many shorts can you put up? Do I work in between hours? Uh, I guess you could put up. I don't think it's no limit because I know one day, like last year or so, when I was just putting up like 4 or 5 shorts. I was just going crazy. I mean, and then I go back to like putting up 2 or 3 shorts a day. But I slowed down on that. And the YouTuber Think Media was saying she upload like once a day on the shorts, you know. And see, I kind of like that idea too. That way I'm not burning up all my stockpile of shorts. I can just unload one a day. And that way I can, you know, keep unload. I have enough in my folder. You know, so what I was saying, I got 2 folders, my Sure Shannon folder and my Chef Shannon folder. So I got 2 folders. So what I do is I'll click on my Sure Shannon folder and I look see and what it is. I got this big folder of just shorts in it. So I got for either, and then I basically that's the stockpile. That's my warehouse of videos. And so now I got my little house, like my folder, my Sure Shannon, my Chef Shannon. So what I do is I go in that pile and I figure out which ones I want to go into my Sure Shannon and which ones go to my Chef Shannon folder. And then here's the thing: once I upload those, so like in my Sure Shannon, once I upload those shorts, you know, get them scheduled for each day. Once I get those put in place, I take the ones that's in that folder, my Sure Shannon, and I got another folder that says already uploaded to YouTube. That way I know not to go back and reload that video up, because if I see that it says the folder said already uploaded, that means it's already up, and I won't have to you know, backtrack myself, you know, redoing the same video over. That way it helps me keep track of what I already put up and haven't put up yet. Because if it's still in the Sure Shannon folder, that means it hasn't been loaded up yet. And if it's in the already ready folder, already uploaded, that means it's done. I don't have to worry about if I made a mistake of putting the same video up twice or whatever, you know. So yeah, man, it just makes sense, you know. I try to make it easier for myself. But yeah, I drop my videos around noon because I looked at my chart and it was showing me the strongest days and my hours, like when the traffic of people on the YouTube. And I looked at it, and that's how I started basing my my times for my videos. Yeah, it's just looking at the numbers, man, to understand like the traffic and the days, you know, and like where you see the dark purple and the light purple and the brighter purple, you know, where they the busiest at, you know. So now that's what thing is. I'm working on my formula and trying to get it down. So now I'm understanding, you know, getting my building blocks, really building now. Now that I understand what's going on, you know. Yeah, man. But yeah, schedule it because you know you get them busy weeks. So that's why I try to use. Now I've been figuring out use that free time I got. Use my take advantage of my moments, my free time. Use that time to put it in work. So that way, so when I get busy with work, my stuff is already set and scheduled. My videos, you know, already laid out. So if I get busy, come home, I'm tired. I ain't got to worry about if my video's up because I already put the work ahead of time. So if I come home from work, I don't have to deal with it, you know, unless I got some videos I'm ready to edit for, you know, for the next week. And see, here's another thing. So I already got my videos loaded for Tuesday and I got my video loaded for Thursday. So I got another video I got to shoot. I want to get for Saturday. So I'm going to try to shoot between tonight after the stream or whatever, or shoot tomorrow and maybe shoot a few more videos. And see, the thing is, I already know I'm going to have a video for Saturday, but I'm already thinking ahead for next Tuesday. So I'm already thinking, that's the thing is, always have your mindset, think for the next week already. Who's up next for the next week, you know, just keeping that flow going. Like I'm thinking ahead for next week already. You know, even though I'm still in the middle of this week, I'm already thinking next week, boom, how to go ahead, what videos I would think I want to do. And I already started looking at my stuff after understanding with those titles. I mean, I got some ideas are just flowing all over the place. I got it because like the stuff, I knew what I got. It was just understanding how to word my titles and boom. And after looking at his videos, I said, oh, here we go. It's just understanding, you know, what you want to do, you know. So now I got it. I'm getting the hang of it. So I want to see how this is going to really turn out now, you know, because I want to give it my best shot when I upload, you know, let it sit for 24 hours or whatever and upload and see how it does now that I understand the titling. And, you know, I've been playing with my thumbnails as well. So now I'm kind of curious how this is going to come out now, you know, is how well is it going to do, you know, and using that vidIQ to help me out. Yeah, man. And that's the thing. Get you a pen and paper and start playing with titles. Go look at some people's videos, like with your food and stuff, and look at their titles, excuse me, and see how they word theirs as well. and and you go to download vidIQ and use it on Chrome, you know, and then go look and see. It'll tell you your score and play with the titles, and it had a little checkoff list. It had the high priorities and the low priorities. So like the high priorities, it said 80% score, and the low priorities is 20% score. I was killing that high priority. I think I had almost everything checked off on that high priorities because my score kept going up because I got it. I said, okay, I got you now. Let me go play with the words this way. It's like word game. Okay, let me reword this way and see what happened. And then the thing will refresh. Mm-hmm. So Rico says, what do you use to get your thumbnail? Because I know you have to pay for some. What I did was, hey, a lot of people use Canva, man. Canva is free. Canva is free. I bought Affinity Photo, Infinity Designer. I used to use Photoshop, but Adobe, but I wasn't having Adobe no more. Adobe got in trouble too. I used to use Photoshop all the time, but now I got Affinity Photo. I got it for it wasn't expensive, like maybe 30 bucks, 40 bucks. I guess if that somewhere in there. I bought Affinity Photo, Infinity Designer because Affinity Photo is like Photoshop. It took me a while to readjust. I got my settings like I did with Photoshop. And the thing with Affinity Photo, Affinity, it's no subscription. Once you buy it, it's yours. It's yours, not like Adobe. You have to keep paying subscription. Now I can see people doing that because they can't afford to buy a photo program, which is helpful for people. But I don't like Adobe. Adobe did me dirty too, man. They really did me dirty. Adobe did me dirty. So what it was, I tried to cancel like 2 years ago. I tried to cancel Adobe, and they put this thing in here trying to scare you. Said if you try to cancel, you got to pay all this money out. And that was dirty. Adobe got busted for that too. Adobe got in trouble for that, scaring people who try to get rid of the subscription too. But now, when I finally got rid of my subscription and everything from Adobe. I got all my stuff I downloaded. I cleared out my folder from Adobe, and I went and bought Infinity. I love Infinity. It's like Photoshop. I use Infinity Designer, for doing logos and designs and stuff. So I bought Infinity Photo and Designer like back in January 2024. So it's been like a year and a half since I've been using Affinity Photo. It took me a while to get the hang of it, but I love Affinity Photo, Infinity Designer. So I've really been playing around designing logos and stuff, because, I think Adobe Affinity Photo is like the equivalent to Photoshop, and Affinity Design is like the equivalent to Adobe Illustrator. Yeah, for designing stuff, lettering, all, that kind of stuff, making fonts and designs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's wrong. So check out Canva, man, because Canva owns Affinity now, So check Canva. I think it's still, because a lot of people go to Canva. It's like free. You can make logos and stuff. Because Miss Kim's friend, Cynthia, she the one I think first started hearing about using it, Canva. Because she made like a banner or something for Bozo Calvin. I was like, man. But yeah, Canva is really cool, man. I think it's free. You can go on Canva, and a lot of people use Canva who can't afford, the other software is like using Adobe subscription or whatever, or Affinity Photo or Designer. Just Canva should be the one. Mm-hmm. Canva. Yeah, man. But yeah, Adobe was wrong for that. They were dirty too, man. Ooh, boy. But I'm way more. I'm much more happy than I'm much more happy with Affinity. Did you say camera or Canva? Is Canva. Canva. Almost saying canvas, but it's Canva. It's almost saying like canvas, but it's Canva. 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 Yeah, look up Canva, man. And plus, look up YouTube, man. There's tutorials on how to do thumbnails with Canva. There's a lot of stuff on there. Yeah, Canva is powerful. It's really powerful. They the ones own my company, Affinity, man. Yeah, they own Affinity. Because Affinity was his own company, then Canva bought it. So I'm on Team Canva, even though it's still Affinity, but Affinity, I love it, man. And Jennifer, she uses no, she don't use Affinity. She got Procreate. I got a Procreate a few months ago. She loves that using the Apple Pen. And there's so much stuff you can use out there for creativity. But I love and like my thumbnail you saw for the stream, I use Affinity Photo. And my thumbnails you see, I use over the last year and a half, I've been using Affinity Photo, you know. So there's a lot of my old Photoshop files I transfer over, and you can use Photoshop files in Affinity. You probably use your Photoshop files or whatever into Canva. And I used it, and I took my thumbnails, and I went back and retweaked it. Once I got familiar with Affinity Photo, I went back and redid all my gradients and stuff. I got files. So I got a category of files. I even got like official NFL official sports colors that I use in my backgrounds and stuff. I went and got the codes. And there's like other sites I like to get palettes, to get color palettes so I can use it for like summer palette thing, you know, Christmas, whatever. I can have it and use it for backgrounds, for lettering and stuff, you know. So I use those palettes. And I also got what is it? Yeah, I use sports palettes. What is it? Palettes. I got a bunch of sports palettes and holiday palettes I use in the lettering and stuff. It's really fun, man. Oh, here's another thing I discovered how to capture. I love doing like say like if I got an image, say like I got the Atlanta Braves wallpaper. You know, the colors are like red and blue, like kind of like dark red and dark blue or whatever. It's a feature in there where we're probably gonna do it in Photoshop, probably Canva too. I'm not sure, but I know I can do it in Affinity Photo and Affinity Designer. What I can do is I can build a palette. If I don't have no team's colors, I can get an actual palette from that picture of like the Atlanta Braves logo from the blue and the red and white or whatever. I can make it, save it, and say save as a palette, and it will capture all the colors in that image, in that picture, and it'll give me a palette, and it'll have it on the side, and I can save it into my the rest of my colors, you know, palettes. I can add it onto the rest of into the list, you know, add it onto the list. I can capture those colors. And man, once I figured that out, like last year when I started playing with Affinity Photo, man, I was looking for teams. Like if I couldn't find the team's palette already somewhere on the internet, I would go look for the actual wallpaper, like the Chicago Bulls. I think I actually found the palette, you know, because with the palettes, it'll tell you the numbers, the H, whatever. It gives you the code, like RGB code. It gives you the codes for like how to get the colors, the numbers. You put the number. It shows you the numbers. You can enter the numbers in there, and you can get those the same exact colors. But if I can't find them, I just go and look for the wallpaper. It just made sense to me. I go look for the team like the Colorado Buffs. You know, it was no palette for them. So I went and got the wallpaper, looked for the one that closest official colors because it's the black and gold. Because I want the exact colors. So I went and captured the palette from the wallpaper, and I saved it and named it. I went and said save palette or whatever, and I named it Colorado Buffs or whatever, or the New York Giants. I saved it. Yeah. Oh my God, man, my thing is Arsenal is loaded with colors. And on top of that, say like you can save your style. Say like Rico, your name Rico, RICO. Okay, so I'm a Tar Heel fan, so I said I want to make Rico name and put Tar Heel colors on, which are blue and white. So what I would do is and here's the thing too, understand there's fill and there's stroke. Fill is what the color, you want the coloring of the letters to look like blue. So I want the letters to look like blue. And then my stroke is like the outside line, you know, outside, you know, like not the glow, but it's the outline on outside of the word, you know. So the fill of the letter would be blue and white will be on the outside of the word. So what I would do is I would find whatever font I decide to use, font, the technical word is typeface, but I'll just use font so people know what font is. So the font is whatever font I would use, say like the Romans font or whatever. So the Romans font would be the font I would use, and then the fill would be, then the letters would be blue, and then outside of the letters would be white. So then I can go up to my settings, I can save it and say create a style. And so then I can look at my photo, it'll be like this little square, and it show you what your stroke is, the outside color, and your fill is the inside color. And so when you click, you decide to uh, want to do another word or whatever, I can click on that style and it automatically have my colors, my fill, and my stroke on it, whatever, because I saved it. You can preset, you can save these presets. I'm telling you, man, my arsenal, oh my gosh, my arsenal is loaded with stuff in it, man. Man, I'm telling you, and the cool thing is the palettes that you use in Affinity Photo, you can also use them in Affinity Designer because it's already there. And you just, just create, because whatever I can create in Affinity Designer, I can use over Affinity Photo because they're interchangeable, because it's all they, they they the same company, but the softwares are similar. But design is more designed for doing actual design, not photo pictures, where like Affinity Photo is more, more focused towards it. You can still design stuff in Affinity Photo, but it's more focused towards pictures and stuff. Whereas design, you actually designing logos and stuff. I even made I designed a basketball court in Affinity Designer. When I started understanding how to use the design, the shapes and stuff, like you can do like a thing called shape builders, build shapes like putting like two shapes, like two circles, and making them cross, and then making a shape out of it from the two shapes intersecting. You get a shape in between. And man, it is so much stuff. I'm still just catching some of it, getting the hang of some of it. Matter of fact, even last year when I was getting the hang of Affinity Designer, I designed my own actual Halloween pumpkin, man. I did it from scratch. I watched the video and I built my own pumpkins, Halloween pumpkins, man. And so like, cause the typical colors are orange and like his top is gray. And so, okay, so I went from the basics, understanding that. So I took that and saved that. So now I said, I like to take colors and play with them, what you call complementary colors, red and white, blue and white, or black and gold, or whatever, or green and orange, or purple and green. So I started twisting and playing with those colors, and it's really cool, man. And then I got really hip with it. I started doing some other really creative stuff with it, man. It's like, yeah, and understand, things I was wanting to do anyway, And see, that's another thing, man. Understanding, like with Photoshop or Affinity, I call Affinity Photoshop, but it's still Affinity Photo. And I see, man. I got books where I look at colors. I got to keep my color wheel next to me. Understanding there's complementary colors, secondary colors. Understanding like all the stuff that you learn in school, it comes back to me. Yeah, understanding the primary colors, secondary colors. Oh, I actually really got to learn this stuff now because I love it. I'm doing it all the time. Like look at this shirt. It's like yellow and green. Yellow and green. Look at this color. Matter of fact, I pressed this shirt myself. I pressed this logo on my shirt. I did this myself. I didn't design this, but I pressed it myself on the shirt. This design was given to me and I pressed it. But just looking at understanding the colors, how colors work, man. Because, there's like two different kinds. There's R for RY, red, yellow, green. See, I had to learn this too because I do video. So when you're painting this red, yellow, green, that's still the basics. But with videos it's RGB, red, green, blue, because the colors mix when it comes to video is RGB. It took me a while in my brain to understand that because it kept throwing me off, because when I'm editing my videos, and what it is, I got my little histogram so I can see my colors. When I edit, I put the scope up and it gives me RGB. And that way, so my video shows me, like I can look at it and see if my colors are out of balance. And I go and balance my colors because I might have more blue than red or more green or whatever, RGB. And I go in there and I balance it and then make sure all the levels, because see the colors will come out evenly in your video, because you can tell if you got more than one color if you're looking at it, if you know what you're looking at. So I put my scope up so I can see, and see that was throwing me off. And I'm trying to figure out, all right, yeah, red, yellow, green. And then I finally had to think about it. Red, yellow, green, that's for paint. And RGB, red, green, blue, that's for video. It took me a while to get understanding both of the worlds. But yeah, it all connects, man. But yeah, I got a book on colors and understanding the color wheel and stuff, man. I sit there and look at those color wheels, my eyes I sit there and look at it, look at the different shades of blue, understand what the different shades of blue from dark to bright, different how to and what colors mix with what, when I'm playing around. It's really fun, man. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it, Rico. Yeah, man, I pressed this. I went to a graphics convention back in June, Graphics Pro Expo, and see what it is. I was learning. I took class for like 3 or 4 days, so I was learning getting into sublimation and heat press. Learn how to press your own shirts, designs, and how to do your own custom mugs. Which I did. Matter of fact, I started doing sublimation back around last November. I got a Cricut as well, and I bought some mugs. So I sold my Shannon Claus logo on mugs, man. The handles were I got the mugs from Michael's, like the outside the handles were either green or red, coordinate with my Shannon Claus logo on it. I sold a bunch of mugs for the holiday, my Shannon Claus stuff, man. I started doing sublimation back in November, December, because I got a mug press, Cricut mug press. And yeah, I've been designing. I got so much stuff. I got designs and stuff I've been working on. And by taking that graph, thanks to a friend I worked with, he recommended me going to it. Man, that was like a game changer for me. I mean, I absorbed all the information in 3 or 4 days. I got notes and stuff, but a lot of stuff I memorized it. Like with the heat press, a heat press where you take the shirts, you put it on there, you put the logos, and you put the Teflon or butcher paper down, you press the logo. Like I use this, I pressed it, and you put the heat press, you get the temperature right. I remember that from the teacher. So I recall a lot of the information. Now I was talking to a lot of the guys like about sublimation because I brought samples of my mouse pads. See, I pressed mouse pads too, and I brought them my mouse pads. I couldn't figure out why I kept seeing these white spots on there. So he gave me some tips, some pointers on what to do. And so like last week or so, me and Jennifer I bought some more blank mouse pads, and a lady at work, she wanted to have some custom mouse pads made for her. So I made like 14 mouse pads, like the biggest order I've had. It was a custom job, and they came out, they all hit. I mean, it's gonna be sometimes they might mess up, but boom, I say 90% of them, 95% of them came through, hitting home runs off of those mouse pads. Yeah, so I'm working on my portfolio. I do custom mouse pads. Like I can put pictures on there. Whatever you want on there. And I got these from Michael's. But yeah, so I do mugs and stuff. I got t-shirts. I can put pictures on it and everything. Sublimation, DTF. That's the thing I've been learning. Sublimation, DTF, and DTG. DTF is direct to film. DTG is direct to garment, where you can actually print logos and stuff on the t-shirts. And also in class, understanding cotton, understanding polyester, that kind of thing, because and what got me after, before class, I was kind of already looking at shirts. I mean, some, but when I took that class, I really started zeroing in on polyester, cotton. Well, I started back in January, but I really started looking at, because the guy had brought a polyester shirt in. And I was like, oh, it was 100% polyester. I said, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe how soft this 100% polyester shirt is. And it's Gildan. I love Gildan, Gildan, Gildan. Gildan is my favorite brand. I like Hanes, but I love Gildan to death. And I felt it was a Gildan shirt, 200% polyester. I could not believe how soft it was. It felt like it was almost as soft as the cotton. I was like, man, because I never actually had a 100% polyester shirt before, because I'm new to the game, but I was catching on real quick to how stuff is going, And a friend of mine, he had a request like back in April, so I made a custom mouse pad, yeah, and I had a custom mouse pad. I did a Christmas ornament too. So I found because he said he wanted an ornament. I was like, wow, okay. So that helped me figure out how to do ornaments. So now I gotta get back, do some more tests, get some more blank ornaments, because I want to start selling some custom Christmas ornaments as well for this Christmas. Not only just the mugs. I did really good for the mugs for the first time. So now I got a better idea how I'm gonna go about it. My boxes, everything. I'm telling you, man, everything's just It's, you know, it's moving. I like the direction where everything is going. So that's the thing. I balance my time between the sublimation and stuff, work, and plus my YouTube videos. And I'm it's like riding a horse. I'm really understanding how the sublimation, really getting the hang of it. And my YouTube videos and everything is just, man, you know, working both of them, just balancing. It's just time management, you know. So I take advantage of some of my free time, you know, because I'm always thinking of ideas. And like if I get a new idea, I put it on my phone in my notes. Okay. Because something hit me right on the spot. And while I'm just walking, ideas just hit me. I said, okay, I better go ahead and put it down. You know, I got the idea from Stevie Wonder. It was like back in '97 when VH1 was VH1. They would show old TV shows. So it was like the Mike Douglas show. It came on like in 1970, 78, the episode, whatever, with Stevie Wonder. And so Stevie Wonder and Mike Douglas was sitting by the jacuzzi. And, you know, and they were just talking, you know, Mike interviewing Stevie. And Stevie was like, you know, when he has an idea, I said that was brilliant. He keeps a tape recorder of him because he might have a harmony or a melody. And he'll start humming, he'll start singing it right on the spot because, you know, which is smart. So he said he would record it. So when he go back to the studio, he'll go back and play it on his piano or whatever, you know, start harmonizing, you know, like that. I said, that's really smart because the idea might not come back again. So it's best to be smart. If you have an idea, even if it don't make sense or whatever, just still write it down because, you know, and maybe it makes sense later, but just do it when it comes to you. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been doing, man. I just been busy, but I'm really excited about these titles and these thumbnails, man. Cause that's the thing. YouTube, a lot of people on YouTube, they kept hammering it like they hammer in your head. The titles and the thumbnails, titles and the thumbnails. It's like that's the bread and butter. The bread and butter, those thumbnails and those titles, you know. And once you get the hang of it and start understanding it, I mean, I'm telling you, and it's crazy how fast it clicked for me too. And when it clicked, it was like wildfire. It was like dropping a match on dropping a match on some kerosene or something or gasoline when the idea hit, like somebody lit a match. You know? Yep. But yeah, Rico, but yes, you do that. Go check out vidIQ, you and Marlene. Go check that out. It should be free, yeah, and just import it. It's an extension when it installs into Chrome. And then you go to your contents, you look at your video, look at your title, and it'll refresh. You'll see a little wheel spin, and it'll refresh you. It'll tell you your score, you know. Yeah, I appreciate it, Rico. Like my shirts, yeah. But yeah, man. So I got my new Shannon show shirts. I did the DTF stuff. Understanding that class too, man. I got a heat press and understanding that class how to press them shirts, man. And I got better techniques too in dealing with my shirts too, you know. Rico said I use my cell phone. I use my cell phone for everything. I don't use my laptop like that. Okay. But the only way to see those, Rico, here's another thing too. I learned in the video from these YouTube, and I said, you know what? Let me go check, because I seen this from like 2 or 3, these are big YouTubers. And it said another thing where people go wrong if you're not seeing your videos move up. And I said, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It's something I didn't know, you know, I just don't know. You don't know. You have to actually go on the computer and go into the YouTube studio. You go to the settings, you click on settings. I think you click on channel or contents or whatever. You click on channel and look like for default uploads or whatever. And like, see if your videos like the country. I saw it was for all countries. They did it. I switched mine to just United States. And also there's a thing to help with the videos so it knows where to go. Like it has another thing. It's a section called like basically keywords. And I said, wait a minute. I went and looked at my keywords. I just had a few. And I said, I went and loaded that thing up a few days ago. You know, I stockpiled, I went and really loaded up, you know, all the keywords that I use for my videos. They said that's supposed to help like with your videos, you know, having the basic keywords in your thing, and plus the description of your channel as well, so it can be clear. I think it helps with the algorithm. Yeah. And now this thing, hey man, so now YouTube rolled out this thing not too long ago. It's a new feature for like people who got from like 500 to like 50,000. No, from 500 to like 500,000 subscribers, you get the hype button. And so basically, you click on that hype button of one of your favorite YouTubers, whatever. You click on it, it gives points. It's trying to help a video hype it up to go viral. So the more points it gets up there, in the top, whatever, so it can hype the video up. And every time you vote on a video, somebody votes on your friend's video, it gets points, and it gets trying to shoot your video up there so it can get hyped up, so it can go viral or whatever. And so, because I told Jennifer, I looked in my settings, and you have to be monetized too. I think you have to be monetized too. I think to have that hype button, and you can go back and double check it though, and I forgot, it's somewhere in the settings. You got to go and dig in the settings somewhere in the studio. And I went and looked for it and see if I had it. And sure enough, it was there. It said, click on the hype button so your friends can vote in your videos. And Jennifer found it. I said, Jennifer, I didn't see it because I looked on her phone. Then she said, matter of fact, she said, I think last night or whatever, she finally came across it. And she saw the hype button video from under my videos. I said, oh, snap. So then she clicked on it. She even sent me a picture, a screenshot of it, the hype button on there. I said, oh, snap. I can't believe I got the hype button. Yeah. So that hype button is there for small YouTubers. It's supposed to help out the small YouTubers. It's there. I saw it clear as day because it was already clicked on for me. I said, dog, I ain't had to go in there and click it on. It was already clicked on, the hype button for me. So, Marlene, you might have the hype button too. It's there from 500 to 500,000 subscribers or whatever. Yeah, you should have the hype button. They rolled it out. But I think you have to be monetized, if I'm not mistaken, as well. But yeah, check it out, Marlene. I think you have to be monetized or not. I can't remember, but you might have it in there. Rico said I haven't seen that one. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. But yeah, man, check it out. I think Team Bill with Geo made a video. I saw it a few days or a week ago or something. Yeah, she made a video, and I think she brought it up, explaining about the hype video. I'm gonna go back and watch her video. Team Bill with Geo, or might have been Boss Life Online. Yeah, I'm definitely monetized. Okay, yeah. So you should be good. You got enough subscribers. You got more than 500. Say between 500, I think 500,000. So yeah, look up the YouTube video. They show you how to get in there. I can't remember how to get in there, but I saw it for myself, man. And Jennifer sent me that screenshot. I saw it clear as day, the hype button. I was like, oh, snap, I got the hype button. Because it's supposed to help, small YouTubers, man. It's crazy. Candy girl, on my world. But yeah, that's cool. I'm telling you, man. Oh, something in the air like Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, man, I'm really excited about that, man. That's like a relief, man. It's a really good feeling. I finally got it. There's some things people tell you, like your parents or your grandparents tell you something when you was little, and you didn't I guess you don't realize you actually were paying attention, but when you get older, it's like, oh, snap and click. Oh, that's what they were talking about. That's the same thing with those thumbnails and titles. Like you listen to your parents, they tell you, yeah, or grandparents or whoever, your aunt and uncle. Then you get older. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, then when it clicked, oh, it's game on, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, I'm excited about that. I'm telling you, man, Rico, I took my pen. I felt like I was writing songs, man. Writing songs. My hand just kept writing. I had to go grab. And what I do is I write on the front of the paper. I don't flip it over. It's just a habit. I like writing. I just get another sheet. I date it or whatever. I get that from my grandma, putting the dates on it in time. And I just write my next, whatever ideas come to me, it just hit me. Yeah. All right, Rico. Yeah, hey, Rico, I appreciate you, man. But yeah, come back. I'm trying to get back on here next week, too. I can talk some more about YouTube or whatever, the stuff see how my stuff progressed, how my titles and stuff did, man. And yeah, I can try to help you, whatever you need, information, and, but But yeah, look up that Canva. You know, it should be free, man. I think make an account. It should be free. And there's tutorials on YouTube how to use Canva as well, man. Yeah. Okay, man. I appreciate you, Rico. Yeah, be safe, man. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Boom, 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 boom. Man, that was fun, y'all. But yeah, I can talk some more about YouTube stuff I've been learning and pass it on me, you know, because I had to do some research and go in there and dig and look at them videos, you know, and just I know people get impatient, like, come on, what's the answer? Come on. I know in a hurry, but you have to really, really sit there and it's like being in school, you gotta be patient. It takes patience to learn. So I sat there and just looked and really listen, because if you rush it and trying to fly through it, you might miss some information. It's always in the details. So I had to sit there and listen to everything she said, and other YouTubers listen to every detail, because it all adds up. Every little piece of the puzzle, you know, works. You know, it won't work if some pieces are missing to the puzzle. So you have to listen to everything, you know, and go back. If you don't understand it, go back and play it again. You know, have your pen and paper like in school, like the teacher talking. Make your notes. Make just such and such, you know. So that's why I was my finger. I was like, I feel like my hand couldn't write fast enough. I was getting it. So I'm excited to see how these next few weeks gonna turn out, you know. And that's the thing is, you know, being clear on your title and your thumbnail. And I look see how simple they keep it in their thumbnail too. It's like I get it, because what they talking about in their title, they put it in their thumbnail, but they keep it real simple. They don't overflood. They got enough of stuff in there to give you the idea what they talking about. The point, you know, in the thumbnail was matching with the title. I said, man, because they go hand in hand. They buddies. The thumbnail, the title. They're like the dynamic duo, Batman and Robin. I mean, you could have one without the other, but I say you're more guaranteed to hit a home run having the two work together. You can hit a home run better with two of them, you know. Have two of them at the bat, you know. Mm-hmm. Like Bo Jackson, Big Poppy. All right, Rico, I appreciate so everybody. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate Rico's Bizarre Foods coming in, Damien coming in, Zaria Savian coming in, Max Charles coming in, Marlene Motivates coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in. So I'm sure Shannon, hey, hopefully I can get back on here at 7:00 next week. So yeah, if y'all can go back and watch the video, that stuff I was telling y'all, advice. I got more stuff. I'll let you know as I keep learning more stuff. I can pass on information y'all to help y'all out. But I'm glad that y'all saw that about me telling you about that vidIQ stuff. All right, everybody. Until next time, I'm sure Shannon. Peace out, y'all. Be safe. All right, here we go. Here we go.